Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Arthur, Art of Living, back with video number 2. This one's coming a little late. Um, in my first video, I told everyone that I was going to post a video every week, and that was 2 weeks ago. So I procrastinated on this one because I was overthinking everything as usual. But and it's easy to psych yourself out. So I will say that much. So here's video number 2, regardless, coming at you. And this is the first 10 lessons that I have learned the hard way from living my almost 40-year career as a human being on this earth. Right now, I'm 39 and a half, turning 40 in September. And these first 10 are about relationships. So lesson number 1. Lesson number 1 is love is a choice. Love is a choice. It's not something that you can force on anybody. It's not an obligation. And it's not something that uh, is an effortless pursuit. You know, I used to think love was this euphoric feeling that took over you when you like stole a look at your sweetheart. And sometimes it is that, but most of the times love is waking up in the morning, looking at your partner and choosing them day in and day out. And through that string of choices and that string of commitment, you actually grow to love each other. Number 2, choose your partner carefully. You got to choose your partner carefully. Your partner isn't just your romantic partner. The partner that you choose for your life is everything. You know, they will carry so many different roles in your life that will shift as you guys grow and change as human beings. So, for example, my partner is my wife, my best friend, sometimes my therapist, sometimes my nurse when I'm sick, and sometimes she is like, in a way, my worst enemy. You know, like she'll challenge me. She'll be in opposition to me. You know, she'll have stances that are different from mine. And likewise, for me to her as well. So you need to choose your partner carefully because they will hold a lot of roles in that life. And the most important thing to understand there is they will do all those roles in a very loving way. Number 3. This is the key to all relationships. And I say communication times 3. That's how important it is. Communication is important. It's the thing that all relationships run off of. Communication is the thing that trust is built off of. Communication is the thing that enables relationships to grow and get over obstacles, which obstacles will be inevitable. There's no easy road to any relationship that's worth a damn. And the underlying skill, the most foundational skill to keep any relationship going and growing is communication. So with your partner, with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues, with the people in your community, communication, I mean that's the secret. And it's really no secret at all. Number 4, friendships. Friendships change, and that's okay. Friendships change. And that's okay. It's inevitable. Like, everybody changes. You'll change. The people around you will change. They'll they may switch, like, on the extreme. They may switch political views. They may switch to a different softball team, a different kickball team, um, and and through the course of living life and acquiring new life experiences for you and them, inherently you too will become different people. And at any point that you two feel like it's not compatible anymore and you've tried to make it work through communication, it's okay to end a friendship. And in my case, when one friendship ends, sometimes that's painful, another one sprouts up that you had no idea was even there or had the possibility of being there. And that friendship is even a better one than the one that came before it. Number 5, you'll be surprised. So I have a personal story about this one. Number 5 is you'll be surprised. So I've been married and I've been divorced. And that divorce was a very devastating experience in my life. And what made that very devastating was there were some people in my life that I thought would come to help me when I was down and out and broken and scrounging for meaning. And what happened was those people chose not to be there for me. And so that's one surprise. You'll also be surprised when big life things happen to you by the people who come out of seemingly nowhere, old friends, old colleagues, what you thought were surface level relationships. They come and they catch wind of your tragedy or your challenge, and they'll come and they'll actually extend an exorbitant amount of help. And they'll come and they'll fill in those gaps of support that you thought were going to be absolutely met by who you thought were very loyal and dedicated friends and family. Number 6, quality over quantity. This is a very important equation, I guess, or equation. I don't know what to call it. This is a very important one. Okay. So I've had the privilege of having a lot of friends in my life, friends, being around big circles of people, um, and and over the course of getting older and finding my own authenticity and my own voice, those circles of friends have shrank. As you become more and more your person, become more and more your unique person, like your unique you. Granted, people will fall from your circle because they may not agree with what you say, or you used to fit some sort of conformity that now you that you're breaking out of, and you're starting to challenge their own views about the world and how things should be, and so naturally your circles start to shrink. But the people who do stay by your side as you get more and more true to yourself, I mean, that is like the creme de la creme. Those are the people who will ride and die with you, and you don't need that many. You only have a left and a right, like this shoulder and that shoulder, and you only need 2 people to kind of lean on. And that's what has played out for me. I only have a couple of good friends, great friends, and that's all I really have the time and energy for these days. Boom. Number 7, this one's a little cliche. You've probably heard this somewhere. Network is your net worth. It's 100% true. The people you surround yourself with impact the way that you think and act and they impact the way that you feel about yourself. And so yeah, I mean, I think in most contexts, net worth is equated to like financial gain. And I'm expanding that definition a little bit more. I'm saying net worth is like the net worth of you as a person. Because like I said, the people that you talk to, the people that you interact with, the people that you share your feelings with and your dreams with, they absolutely will either invest in that with their own energy and their own validation and their own support, or they won't. And you definitely want to be around people that uplift you. Okay, number 8, find real community. You got to find real community. And I know in this day, community is kind of this big buzzword that's been kind of marketed around, and everything is a community. Like, every gym is a community, every club is a community. But real community means that people will be there to help you when you need help. People will be there. People are prioritizing this 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 like collective, even when it's like inconveniencing their lives. That's what real community is. Like, if there's a need in the community, they come out and they help despite, you know, their what's happening in their own lives. Because we all have busy lives, and real community means people will integrate you into their busy lives or try to make space for you to give you what you need. Number 9, one word, you. This is the most important relationship that you will ever cultivate in your life. It is the relationship with yourself. Be careful with how you speak to yourself. Be careful with the words that you use to describe yourself. I know for me, I have had a lot of negative self talk, and I have cut myself down for many, 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 many years. And I've done a lot of work towards catching these phrases and this internal monologue that doesn't serve me anymore. So please, 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 the relationship with yourself, I mean, that is penultimate to anything else. Because if you don't hold yourself in high regard, then then life gets really hard to live. Number 10, this is the last one. What do they say? Last but not least, this is be kind to strangers. Please be kind to strangers. If you think about it, we're all connected in this world. And the interactions that you pour into your neighborhood, that you pour into the places that you go to often, gets reverberated around. I know this is sounding a little woo woo, but it's true. You know what I mean? It all goes around. So that good energy, that good morning, that how's your day going to a stranger, that could spur a smile that then is contagious and kind of um, travels throughout space and time. I really do believe that. We're all connected in more ways than you can believe and in more ways that you can see. And that takes us to the end. That's the first uh, 10 lessons that I have for you. And I'll be back next week with the next 10, which will be about success. Yeah, success. The 10 lessons on success that I have learned in my 39.5, rounding up to 40 years of life. Until then, please, 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 be kind, be true, and please be yourself. Bye-bye.